Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a new Dragon Ball game coming! Project Age 1000 has saved us from the drought of wanting a new Dragon Ball game. But the question that needs to be answered is if this is Xenoverse 3 or Dragon Ball Online 2. So today we are going to speculate on exactly what Project Age 1000 is. The Age 1000 trailer left us with a lot of questions. One of those being, who the fuck is this nigga? But we did get enough to speculate on what we think the game is.
It's something like a Dragon Ball Online type jump, bro.
Xenoverse 3.
Now, when it comes to the Xenoverse or online argument, I am slightly... There's no way.
Hold on, you gonna
you gonna do that? And I do mean ever so slightly. Dragon Ball Online!
Wait, what?
Oh
Did
my
it?
god! Think that this game is a Dragon Ball Online successor rather than Xenoverse, but that is kind of misleading to say that because Xenoverse itself is also a spiritual successor to Dragon Ball Online. I mean, Time Patrol Trunks, Time Patrolling itself were concepts introduced in Dragon Ball Online. Xenoverse is just all about that specific thing. But with this, as they literally say in the trailer, this will be all about Age 1000. This game will have more Age 1000 content than anything else. And dude, Dragon Ball Online is a game literally about Age 1000. So this game is literally going to just be an evolved version of Dragon Ball Online when it comes to at least the story and the world building. And as we see in the trailer, there are Dragon Ball Super characters. We see Beerus, we see Dragon Ball Super Gohan. So imagine Dragon Ball Online story, but with the context of the events of Dragon Ball Super. Gods of Destruction, Tournament of Power, Black Frieza? Oh my god, this game is going to go crazy. And it is very important that we have Super to recontextualize and kind of change the events of the original Dragon Ball Online because they don't fully mix in with the new lore we have. And funny enough, one of the biggest pieces of lore and story they have to redo is the Frieza Force storyline. In Dragon Ball Online, because Frieza died to Trunks and everyone there also died, they had no idea who killed Frieza, so they literally assumed it was Mr. Satan, and after Mr. Satan died, the Frieza Force invaded Earth with its new forces. But in Dragon Ball Super, the Frieza Force does know about Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z Fighters, so it'll be really interesting to see how they change that. Something else I'm thinking about are the CACs that will be in this game. Dragon Ball Online only had Majins, Earthlings, and Namekians, but in Xenoverse we have Frieza race, and people want more CACs like androids, like demons, so how are they gonna do that? I mean, I'm talking about the CAC options, but technically we don't even know if this game will have CACs, but I am really hoping they do.
But it's a CAC though. Is it because character creation? Oh wait.
I don't want to play as fucking Philip, bro. Who the fuck is Philip? But again, this is seeming to be a Age 1000 Dragon Ball Online type of game, so we have to have CACs. I mean, we have to. And this guy could simply be the placeholder MC for the game, like Ace, like Bond, or maybe, and this is what I would love, this guy could be like our main best friend or rival character in the game. I mean, that would be really cool. I really hope this game takes the story mode lore really seriously. I mean, they worked on this game for 6 to 7 years. Six to 7 years? No, 6 to 7! There's no way. But guys, the sky is the limit when it comes to what this game can do. I mean, in Dragon Ball Online, you start off as a kid, you work to become an adult, and you do so much cool stuff. I mean, there's different fighting styles, weapons you can use, forms you can get. Dude! Oh my god. This game could be the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. I already think that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is debatably that. I mean, there's so much to do in that game. I think that game is really amazing. There's a lot of problems that are in that game, but those are only problems that I talk about because I love that game so much. So with this game, starting fresh, new stuff, I mean, oh my goodness. Now, me tweaking and losing my mind aside, something we have to talk about is the amazing open world map of Dragon Ball Online. I mean, it is beautiful. It has a lot of references to old things we know about and even some really cool new things like Porunga Rock. Dude, that is so sick. Dragon Ball Online came out in like, what, 2010? So imagine all this stuff upgraded and added to with our new gen consoles, bro. Something beautiful like Dragon Ball Kakarot's open world map. That would be so amazing. in Dragon Ball Online, our characters start off as really weak kids. We can't fly, do crazy ki blasts, none of that. We have to grow up and grow stronger. To even get around the map fast, we have to use different types of vehicles. Buses, our own personal vehicles, or maybe our Yarjat will teleport us. Really take time to imagine how great this can be. Your character starts off as a kid, doing cool adventures like early Dragon Ball Goku, fighting the Red Pants army, fighting freaking random animals. Then we become adults and we start doing the titanic battles that Dragon Ball Z is known for. I could even see the base game only revolving around Earth, and then future updates and DLCs will give us expansions into fighting people from space, meeting Beerus, other things. Oh my goodness. And if this game does well, and I definitely think it will, I mean, it has to. Imagine a crazy expansion into the Demon Realm, a whole new map. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I keep thinking about the possibilities, man. And again, guys, I think arguing it's Dragon Ball Online, no, it's Xenoverse 3, that's useless, let's not have that. But I do think this game is still definitely Xenoverse 2 coded. I mean, look at the art style of the cutscene, bro. That looks like an upgraded, sexy Xenoverse cutscene. And also, there's one thing that I noticed, that this is like my personal headcanon theory. We've been asking for spiky hair for the longest time. What happens at the end of the trailer? We get the spiky hair. Now, something else we asked for back in Xenoverse 1 was Super Saiyan 3. What did they show at the end of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 trailer? Us going Super Saiyan 3, Kamehameha, like, hype stuff like that. Like, they're doing this stuff on purpose, guys. We've been asking for that. They knew that would get us hype, and it did, bro. Oh my goodness, finally we will be blessed with spiky hair for our Super Saiyan forms. And again, if we have more forms like Potential Unleash, other forms for other races, hair should spike up for those too. Something else to be really hyped for are the new skills and moves in this game. I mean, Dragon Ball Online already did a great job with having weapons and other weird summons for our CACs, but in this trailer we see Goku's iconic elbow, we see Gohan's Super Dragon Flight, Sledgehammer, classic things that are already in Xenoverse for our CACs, but in the trailer we see this dude pull off the Gogeta spin kick, and then a lot of people were saying this was Change the Future. No, I think this is Genocide Breaker. Imagine Genocide Breaker for your CAC. I know you want it because I want it too. Now, on my channel, I've talked about the new super attacks I want in Xenoverse 3, the new CAC races, the new Awoken skills. Of course, I'm going to change my content to be more Dragon Ball Age 1000 focused, but I'm pretty sure we are all okay with that. So guys, get ready. I'm going to start making a bunch of Age 1000 content. I'm going to be pumping that stuff out from beginning to end, guys. That is pretty much the end of this video. I will catch you guys later. Expect a new video soon because I am so excited for this and I have a lot of ideas, guys. I have a lot of ideas. So catch me later. I'll catch you guys later. Hey, stay blessed. Do your best. I'm doing my best too. God bless. I will catch you guys later.